Google just handed AI the keys to your calendar, email, and inbox, and it's going to start making decisions for you without asking. That terrifies half the tech world. But for you, it's the end of busy work forever. You've been using AI like a search engine. You type, it answers. You do the work. That's dead. Google's new Gemini isn't a chatbot, it's a digital employee that lives inside your apps, and it's about to automate the tasks you hate most. This changes how you spend your entire workday. So how does Google turn a text generator into a 24/7 agent that actually executes your life? And what's the one setting you must check before you let it loose? You probably think this is just fancy autocomplete, a tool that still waits for you to push every button. Wrong. Think of the old AI as a librarian who hands you the book you asked for. The new Gemini is the librarian who reads your schedule, knows you're swamped, and has already ordered your coffee and cleared your inbox. It starts with something Google calls agent mode. This changes the entire game. You stop giving commands, you start giving goals. Tell it to book a dentist. It doesn't just search for a time, it checks your calendar for the best slot, finds the open dentist, sends the request, adds the reminder to your phone, all before you finish typing. You don't micromanage every step, you give it a goal. It maps the steps, checks the calendar, drafts the email. It doesn't stop until the job is done. But executing a single task is just the warm-up, because the real magic happens when it connects the dots between apps that never talk to each other. Gemini lives natively inside Gmail, Docs, and Calendar. It's not a sidecar, it's the engine. You get an email with messy notes. Gemini drafts a document from that thread instantly, builds slides from meeting notes, syncs the results across all 3 apps. Update a doc? The calendar event gets the link. Send an email, the task list updates. Everything stays in sync automatically. You never have to copy-paste between apps again. The friction is gone. The workflow just flows. But the system doesn't just react to your commands. It anticipates what you need before you ask. Stick around, because in a second, I'll show you the automated briefing that handles 90% of your routine digital chores so you don't have to. That's the daily brief. It pulls from your inbox and calendar to deliver a personalized morning digest. It doesn't just summarize. It organizes by priority. It suggests what to tackle first, and it gets smarter over time based on your thumbs up or thumbs down feedback. It learns what you ignore so it stops bothering you with the wrong stuff. But the brief is just the daily summary. The brain behind it is even wilder. Gemini 3.5 includes a dedicated deep thinking mode. It dedicates extra compute to complex reasoning and planning. So when the task is messy, it doesn't guess. It thinks it through first. This catches errors you'd miss and plans for contingencies. It's like having a senior strategist running your inbox. This powers Gemini Spark, your always-on personal agent. Google says this system handles roughly 90% of routine digital chores without you micromanaging. It cuts down the time you spend on repetitive tasks by about 50%. But here's the catch. This agent is powerful, and the way it respects your boundaries is the secret to actually using it without fear. That one setting is the confirmation toggle. You decide exactly what runs automatically and what stops for your approval. The agent only acts within the boundaries you set. It moves from just talking about solutions to actually executing them. But it stays in your lane. This keeps the tool grounded and safe, even as it gets more proactive. You trust it because you control the fence. So what does this actually mean for your Tuesday morning? That dentist booking isn't magic. It's the result of agent mode breaking the request down. Workspace connecting the dots. Deep thinking planning the best time. And guardrails making sure it only books when you said yes. Gemini is no longer a passive chatbot. By combining agent mode, native workspace integration, deep thinking, and daily briefs within your guardrails, it becomes a proactive partner. It executes multi-step workflows, prioritizes your life, and handles the vast majority of routine digital work automatically. You get the busy work out of the way so you can focus on what actually matters. The takeaway is clear. AI is evolving from a search tool you visit to a digital co-pilot that works for you, but only if you set the guardrails. Next, we're testing if Gemini can actually replace your personal assistant for a full week, or if the hype falls apart in real life. Subscribe to see the results. That's the full picture. If this made it click, tap subscribe. There's a new AI explainer here every day, and tap the video on screen to keep going. See you in the next one.